Bro, how you feeling now?
I'm feeling great, man.
Are you sure?
I'm more than sure. I'm feeling great. I'm excited.
Excited about what?
Excited about the performance.
About this song?
The performance that we put in today. I've got my team on.
Wait. Can you hear that?
I cannot hear.
Oh my God. It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. A huge congratulations to Arsenal. I mean, they deserve to win this game. They know the stakes behind this game, the reasons behind this game, the achievement. They know that this win will bring them. They know it before going into this game. It's a big win for them, and it's a big defeat for Chelsea. Not just getting a man sent off, a foolish boy called Pedro Neto sent off, but losing him for their next game and their title race for this top four that they are looking for. I'm going to be speaking to my brother here, Big Bernardo, the Chelsea guru. The Chelsea guru. What do you say, fam?
Well, I'm excited about what I saw today in the game. And
happy Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sunday, yeah.
A lot of games happened yesterday and then today. But let's focus on today's game. Because today happens to be a magic number. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. All home games that were played. All the home teams won 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah.
I mean, Premier League, it's always like it's scripted. When it's delivering, the delivery is always on point. Like Eminem bars, 16 bars. It's always on point. Man United won, Fulham won, Brighton won, and then Arsenal won here as well. So let's start with Arsenal. What was your response to Liam Rosenior lineup?
Well, personally, I think that he did well with his lineup, right?
Yeah.
Because there were certain players that I predicted that perhaps they might end up in there, but when the game started...
But wait. Are you on a Zoom call with him?
I just got off a Zoom call with him.
Oh, you were on a Zoom call with him?
Yeah, I was on a Zoom call.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Why, because I don't normally come here with my...
Did he explain to you why Pedro Neto was...
No, we didn't talk about that because I didn't want to...
Okay, just go on with the question.
Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is that when I saw the lineups, I was really excited, because going into this game, we had lost Wesley Fofana, who has been quite consistent for us this season at the back. Yeah. So I was thinking who was going to fit in to that space, but then the rest was set in the guy came on and he showed that he's got the quality. Although he's very young and all of those, he really played a pivotal role in our defense today. So kudos to him, kudos to the lad for...
there's a song called San or Same. Today, this guy, he was just what do you call it? Saka.
Mamadou Sarr was fantastic. And you see, whenever Chelsea was attacking, all right, Hato pushed up, and then Sarr will now fill his space, and then Andre Santos will now drop to Sarr's position. I think Liam Rosenior...
So with the lineup and the setup, you were happy with it?
It was
just the performance.
It was the performance.
I mean, let's look at the angle from going into this game. We know Arsenal, they have been their set pieces kings in this Premier League this season. They've scored 16 corners this season. Yeah. And they
have 23 goals in all set pieces.
But in the Premier League, they've got 16 corner goals. And then today happens to be the 9th winning corner goal in the game for them in the Premier League. I mean, you guys try to match them physically when it comes to the set pieces. Okay, let's go to the Declan Rice highlights. It was a handball.
It was a handball.
Yeah, it was a handball leading to, what do you call it, Raya coming out of position and then missed the ball. I mean, tried to save it, but I think First ball first. It should have been,
Okay. So this is what I personally think.
Okay.
Not to discredit Arsenal, right? They did well. They got a win. I'm not a bitter loser.
Hey!
No. I'm not a bitter loser because I actually saw what happened and what our guys were doing.
Sure.
Because at a point we were a man down, and I was perhaps expecting that we would decide to sit deep. That isn't what happened. Because at a point the pressure was now mounting on 11-man Arsenal. That is to tell you that the guys really gave their best, right? But there were some decisions that the referee could have handled better.
I mean, we'll talk about the referee later on, but let's go to Kompany. What do you see about his performance?
Today
was he missing? I think he was ghosting in the game.
Yeah, he was ghosted. Like today in the game, he was missing all game round. Kompany was missing. I tried to check his heat map and it wasn't hitting.
Oh, bars.
I tried to check his heat map and it wasn't hitting, and that is usually not Kompany. So what I was expecting to see was that at the point where he got that yellow card, perhaps the manager could have maybe shuffled someone in to bring fresh energy to the team, because Garnacho did not come in early, but then when he came, we saw
he tried to take on one or two players.
Yes, we saw his contribution to the team, because naturally going into this game, I would play Garnacho on the flank so that Kompany will get the chance to play that.
But it looks as if Liam Rosina is sticking with this Santos guy, so he's accommodating him, and now
he's not accommodating him. The work rate that the guy is given is massive, and to this point, people and myself have questions for Enzo Maresca as to why there were times that the middle partnership was struggling. Santos was available, but he was still not playing him.
Maybe he just didn't fancy him.
Because to tell me that Reece James, when you put him at the right back and you give him minutes, he's able to deliver for you.
Yeah.
But you push him to the middle when you have, so maybe it comes to confidence and trust in a said player. Yeah. Because so far so good, I don't think Andre Santos has been a bad player coming on into the Chelsea starting 11.
So now let's go to the referee. I think in the game, he didn't allow the game to flow at some points.
Yeah.
Chelsea has some counter-attacks. He stopped the game. Arsenal has some counter-attacks. He stopped the game. I mean, these referees, I don't know whether it's a common sense law that they cannot apply into these rules or what. Tell me about your narrations about this referee.
So what I think is that he is one of the new faces that the Premier League is trying to introduce. Yeah. And then he's given a very tough match to handle. Yeah. Just to show what he's got. Yeah. And today he's shown us what he's got. So maybe moving forward, he would learn from his mistakes. I'm not saying that he's a bad referee. That's not what I'm trying to say, because at the end of the day, it's not just him. He has two linesmen. He has people in the VAR room trying to check things and then partner with him. But at the end of the day, the main decisions concerning infringement and all those is on him.
Yeah.
Because he's the center referee and everything revolves around him. So perhaps given the chance, he can be a better referee. But today's game, I wouldn't rank him as top there, like what we've been seeing from.
All right, Sam. I mean, before we go into the next one, I just want to say, if you're a Ghanaian or you are from Africa, any part of the world that you are from, and you are looking to customize your country, cloth line, I've got one person for you. It's called the Cave Clothing. I'll put their flyer on this video. If you go on Cave Clothing, they've got me, dressed up here. I'm going to stand up for you to see me how I'm looking today. You understand? So if you're a Ghanaian, you see, the what do you call it? Our Independence Day is coming. Next Friday, Rapaholic is coming. If you haven't gotten yours, Cave Clothing, I'll put them in the link below, and then you go and order yours. Let's go to Manchester United. Now, on Friday, we saw how...
Are we done with Arsenal and Chelsea?
Yeah, we're done with them.
Because I wanted us to talk about the stats. Okay. So if I try to quickly take you through it.
Okay.
Right?
Is the stats going to change the results?
The stats is not going to change the results, but I'm saying it in...
Go there for me. Let's go.
In order to reiterate the point that I stated earlier, that the boys gave... So when it comes to possession, Chelsea played 59%. Arsenal 41%. That is to tell you that is...
You were on top of it.
Yeah. You understand? So for me, the game, Arsenal won. I'm not taking it away from them. But then Chelsea also did well.
I mean, if it was not a red card, the game could have gone the other way. It could have been draw. It could have been Chelsea win.
We had a red card, so the if does not count, because at the point
even the red cards, you can even still go in and win. We saw Juventus doing the same in the Champions League.
So
though they didn't qualify.
But then the stats and everything here shows that Chelsea really did well, but we didn't get the results that we wanted to get out of this game.
Okay, so next time Chelsea get a results and don't get the stats. That's what we are looking for. I mean, let's go to Manchester United. Michael Carrick.
Manchester United under Michael Carrick, I've said here, and I'm going to say it again, that under Michael Carrick, it's more or less like the guys have been injected with some kind of new adrenaline, fresh energy, fresh teamwork, fresh work rate.
Sure.
Because all the games that we are seeing, even the ones that they drew, you realize that, no, the guys are really up to something. They've got their eyes focused on something. You understand? Because the last time I was reading something about Manchester United and the stats under Ruben Amorim, and I realized that it took him about 35 matches to get 3 wins in a row.
I mean, I remember that run. That was when the guy thought it was all coming down to
you get it,
cutting his hair, and then it never happened.
But
that run is still going on again. They've started a new run again.
But then
what about Benjamin Sesko?
Back to the Palace team, right? I think Oliver Glasner has been handicapped. I agree with that. And it is reflecting in the performances that he's getting these days.
And he's frustrated.
He's frustrated.
I mean, last week there was a news that he could be even sacked before the season ends.
And he's okay with that. Because he said that at the end of the season, he is not going to continue working for Crystal Palace. Why is he saying this? He's saying this because he comes in as a manager. You give him players that he didn't know from Adam. He is able to build a team.
Sure.
And then just when the team is giving him the results that he needs, you are now selling his key players, people that he has built the team around. And it has left him frustrated because after selling the key players for his side, he hasn't had new players who have been able to fit perfectly into the structure that he created with those players.
I mean, that one we can debate on that because he needs to adapt the players into the kind of system that he wants.
That becomes more effective when he is starting the season and he gets his new players so that he goes for the training sessions and new.
I get that, but let me take you here. We've seen Semenyo and Gehi joining City. And they have been doing the business. They didn't need to go into preseason with Pep to understand what he wants or he needs. So he could have also done the same.
But then you are talking about Manchester City. Each of the players there is top quality. Now, for you to get on that team, it means you have to do something extra. So that one in itself, it's not just about the manager. It's about you and
the individual.
And you as an individual competing to be seen so that you are called upon, because every position in that team has an equally better player in that same position. So it is more or less like you are going to justify your inclusion. And that is what is happening. So it isn't just about the manager, it is about your... But then when you go to Crystal Palace right now, we know that their out-and-out striker who has been giving them goals is Jean-Philippe Mateta. Right? Jean-Philippe Mateta. And Mateta is now out of injury. Have they gotten a replacement?
They've got a replacement. They've got the guy from Wolves, Strolassen.
Yeah. But has he been able to deliver like Mateta would?
I mean,
because
it's not just him. He's not going to just fit in.
I get it. But then I'm saying that when it comes to individual brilliance and individual quality, City has that and more. Because to talk about the fact that City is going to play a match and then Cherki is starting from the bench. When you know that anytime Cherki comes on, he brings on something. That is more of individualistic kind of, I want to be seen, I want to show that I deserve to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah, Sam. Let's talk about Benjamin Sesko. His form has been resurgence under Michael Carrick. He's been a newborn, new energy. I mean, he scored more goals under Carrick previously when he was playing under Ruben Amorim. What do you think Carrick has done extra to bring the best out of him?
Now, let's not discredit Ruben Amorim for bringing Sesko.
Yeah.
Sesko, from what we are seeing now, it's not a bad striker.
Sure.
But now, when he came in, all right, for me, I'm of the view that Amorim thought that he was still a new player.
Yeah.
And he's still trying to get him to play according to his style.
Yeah.
And that is why he was starting from the bench. That is the first point. And the second point was when he came, for the few games that he played, he also had injury issues. So he had to now go through the process of recovering and then try to still get on the team.
Sure.
And don't forget that when he was away, there was a certain this guy, bring his name.
Striker?
A striker. A certain Zexi.
Zexi, yeah, he's still there.
Zexi, who was now also trying to gather momentum. So when he recovered, perhaps Ruben Amorim couldn't have taken Zexi off just to bring Sesko on. Because the game, it is not just about the physical recovery. You have to also be able to
get the mental side of it.
The mental side and then the playing side. So it's not just about the physicality. You can be physically ready, but you cannot be tactically ready for the game. So that is what happened. But now, when Michael Carrick came in, although it was a short period, he gave everyone the chance to prove themselves. And then, as at the time that he came, Sesko had overcome his injury issues. And so, whenever he got a chance, he did things to show that he's ready
I think when Carrick came, he was just easing him into the team.
Yes.
Because when Ruben Amorim left and then he played under Fletcher, that was where he banged a goal. Was it against Burnley?
I think so.
I think that was where his run started from.
And
then after that week, Carrick came over and then everything just started to change.
So what I'm saying is, after that, right, Carrick has given him the chance to prove that he can be on, because usually he will start him from the bench.
Sure.
But then each time that he came on, like, he showed.
I mean, before last week, they played Everton.
The
United fans on the social media were calling for Carrick. This is the Everton game. This is the game that he needs to start him. But Carrick didn't start him. Brought him from the bench, and then he did the magic. And then today, he decided to give him a start, and then
he did the magic again.
He's done the magic
so,
again.
Aside everything, one thing that I can say is that I can see a new form of energy, a new form of confidence. So perhaps it's as a result of conversations that have gone on behind the scenes, and the confidence that his management has given him, and that is what is gearing him up for this amazing performance that we've seen.
Let's go to Tottenham Hotspur, the other London derby that happened today. It was Fulham at home to Tottenham Hotspur. After last week, they were spanked 4-1 at home to Arsenal, their rivals in the North London. I mean, going into this game, we all know the cloud around Tottenham Hotspur is that this relegation coat is surrounding them, is echoing around their ears. And I think it's becoming reality if you look at their fixtures that is coming up. If they don't start getting points, right now they've got 10 games to go. How many points or what do you think Igor Tudor can do to save Spurs in the Premier League? Because right now, they're a relegation threatening team that are fighting for their lives. Last season, they flirted with relegation. They were in the same boat with Man United. But this season, Man United has, gone a different level. Right now, they are in third position. They can even try and see if they can put pressure on City and go second. But Spurs, they are still lingering around where they were last season. Tell me what you think about their situation.
That is to tell you that the issue that Spurs are facing goes beyond the issue of a coach.
Good.
Because when you look at the managers that they have shuffled over the few seasons that we've had, they haven't been able to get the results that they so deserve. And that is to tell you that the problem is not just about the coach. There might be something going on in, let's say the board or...
Last night, I was going through their injury list, and bro, I think the injury list of Tottenham Hotspur are more than the population in Bodo. More players that are out injured. They've got Madison out,
so
Sesko out, Kudus out,
Destiny Udogie out,
a lot of them
Kudus
are
out. Rodrigo Benteke out, Ben Davies out, Kulusevski out, James Madison out, Odobert out, Lucas Bergvall.
They're all out.
They are all out.
So I know injuries are there.
There's a certain Christian Romero who had a straight red.
He is just a stupid person.
He's not a stupid person.
He is because I think he is selfish. He thinks he's bigger than the club. He's trying to force a move, or I see what he's trying to do. When the player wants out, these are the things that they try to do.
All right. So back to what you asked me concerning Tottenham Hotspur. I personally, I feel that sack for Thomas Frank was harsh. Okay.
I mean, it was coming.
He wasn't getting the result. Of course, it was coming. Of course, the fans were turning their backs on him. Absolutely right. Yeah. But then he was playing well in Europe.
Yeah, I mean...
He was playing well in
European
Europe.
form.
Now, when I take you back to last season, that was the same thing that happened under Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing well in the Premier League, but he went on to win the Europa, and that is what got them a spot on the UCL chat.
I mean... I had this conversation with a Spurs fan, and what he told me was that in Europe, the players are playing for themselves because they know the bonuses that they are going to get when they win European nights or European games than just the Premier League. So that is the reason why. I mean, that's his opinion.
Okay, that is good to note, but don't forget that when you come to the club side, each and every one of them gets paid by weekend.
Sure.
So even with the kind of jobs that we do, if you go to work and you know that at the end of the month, at the end of the week, or even in 2 weeks, you are going to get paid, you don't go and do anything shitty.
Yeah, very good.
So that is to tell you that there is an issue and they haven't been able to address it in the Premier League, and that's why they are not getting results.
Yeah.
So far, apart from the bonuses that they are getting, yes, that is an extra motivation and all those stuff, but you can not personally base on that to define how the reactions of the players will be.
Okay, my final question will be, do you think Spurs will stay in the Premier League or they'll be relegated?
At this point, Igor Tudor needs all the luck that there is in the world. Either than that, they are going to trash out. Because before he started his job as the Spurs coach, I mentioned here that there was going to be the new manager bounce, but unfortunately, I have not seen it. The new manager.
I was going to ask you that.
For him, it hasn't happened for him. So I don't know if he's...
I don't think there was even a bounce for him.
There was a bounce for him.
Yeah.
Because his very first match, he played against Arsenal.
Yeah.
He had a lot of time to prepare himself.
Yeah.
And he got whooped. And then going into this other London derby, I felt things could have gone differently, but unfortunately, it's still the same result. And
I mean, this
brings a very big question mark to the shareholders and then the big men in the team as to whether it was right for them to sack Thomas Frank. And at this part of the season, it is very tricky.
Oh, I know. Let's go to Brighton. They were another 2-1 winners at home to Forest, who in midweek, they were in action against Fenerbahce in the Europa League. He rested the players, thinking he was going to use them for this game. Brought them in from the cold, and then still they get cooked. What do you think about their survival in the league? As far as
if Nottingham Forest goes
because now the relegation battle is getting interesting.
Yeah, if Forest take a flight to the Championship, it will be the best karma. I'm not going to mince words, and I'm not even capping.
Yeah.
Now, you have a team, Forest, that is playing in mid-table, nearing a relegation zone, but some way, somehow, season in, season out, you are able to succeed.
Yeah.
And then you bring a manager in with what he has been able to put you to a certain pedestal, giving you hopes and glimpses of for the future that if you invest a lot of money, getting quality players and all those, he's going to get you an European spot so that your team becomes more visible.
Yeah. I mean,
because of emotions and sentiments, and then conflict of interest, you decide to part ways with him.
I think that was a major problem.
And then since that time,
since has not gone well.
Yes.
We've gone into like 4 managers into the season.
Yeah, so starting this season, they've had 4 managers, and it is still not working.
Nuno, and then who?
Nuno, and then Ange Postecoglou,
and then Dash.
Sondage, and now Victor Pereira.
Yeah.
And do you know the interesting thing?
No.
Among these 4 managers, the one that you sacked has a better CV than all of them. He has better results than all of them.
I mean, his win percentage at Forest was better than all those that.
So Maranakis has caused his own downfall, and don't forget that Brighton, although they've not been too consistent, their manager is also fantastic, Fabian Hasler.
Yeah,
he's also fantastic, and for good number of games and for certain key moments, he's able to get the results that his team needs. That is why he's also there.
Yeah,
and just so you know, he played the under-17 with Paul Pogba.
I know. Let's go to Liverpool. They were 5-2 winners yesterday against West Ham. I mean, it was a quick fire start for Liverpool, starting the game with the minutes on the clock and the goal that they got at that moment. For me, I think that was the moment that the game swung into their favor, because if that game had gone 0-0 halftime, it could have been a different result for Liverpool. Knowing that they have to play before Man United and Chelsea, what were you thinking Arne Slot was going to do into this game to get the 3 points?
Going into this game, what I felt about the game was what actually happened. You know, it's just like you thinking about something and you seeing it in reality. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this in the sense that Arne Slot himself knows that Nuno Espirito Santo is a very difficult manager to play against.
Sure.
And then when you give him the chance to settle and then absorb your pressure without you getting an early goal, he's going to use everything he has to come for you.
I mean,
and so going into the game, I knew for a fact that Arne Slot will tell his boys to push to get an early goal so that it destabilizes them. And then there was a certain Eketike, Hugo Eketike. Hugo showed West Ham who is boss. So I give it to him.
Bass.
I give it to him.
Hugo showed West Ham who is the boss.
Yeah.
Hugo boss.
Hugo boss, yeah.
That's it.
So Hugo did a fantastic. In fact, ever since he moved from Germany to this league, his work rate, his goals,
his
development, and all of those has convinced me that you guys didn't need Alexander Isak.
Oh, for me, I told you before, Isak was one person that he wasn't a priority for Liverpool should be signing. These were the signings that I always say that they are wanted, they are not needs. What we needed was we needed Kitike, we needed a central defensive midfielder like Casedo type. These are the types of players that we needed. I mean, let's go into Florian Wirtz missing and how Liverpool structure has become, accommodating some space for Szoboszlai, who yesterday did not play as a right back because there was Gomez there, and Salah form has not been the same. The last 10 games in the Premier League, Salah has not scored a goal, but he's been given assists though. But the question is, if Florian Wirtz is back or is fit, do you think Salah should be out, or who do you think should be out of that team for him?
When Florian Wirtz comes back, I see Joe Gomez, that position, like, so Szoboszlai is going to move back to that position.
Yeah, but this Frimpong also came back yesterday.
He came back yesterday, but he hasn't trained with the team for long, and I don't think the manager will be willing to rush him back into the game.
Sure.
Yeah. So when Wirtz comes back, it's just a simple decision of trying to drop Dominic Szoboszlai. That is how.
But I mean, I don't like him playing that right back. He takes away energy. He takes away dynamics in our midfield to that defense, and it doesn't help our midfield.
That is true though. But then, if Arne Slot is not going to stick with this formation, then perhaps you will be considering dropping either of McAllister or Gravenberch.
No, I don't think he will drop Gravenberch, and McAllister is also on a run now, so I don't think it's probably Cody Gakpo or Salah, one of them that I think will lose their spot.
So let's leave because Gakpo has not been the Gakpo that
he has not been the FO we know.
Yeah, so
the FOs that we know at Man City, they were cooking yesterday at Elland Road. Man City without Erling Haaland, without him at the turf that he was born, the city that he was born. There was no Erling Haaland there, but there was still a party from a certain Antoine Semenyo. Give me a narrative of how he has fitted into this team, comfortably without
Going into this team, he knew what he was going to bring to the team in terms of being a utility player.
Sure. Very versatile as well.
He's versatile, he's ambidextrous, and the work rate that he gives.
Oh, it's crazy.
For me, that is it for me. The work rate.
We need that work rate when he comes to Ghana, when he comes to represent Ghana at the World Cup.
That should be under a manager who is able to psych him to get the best out of him.
Anyway, Ghana, we haven't got a manager, we've only got a scout. Let's go into this.
Yeah. So Antoine Semenyo has decided and told himself that I made a move to City, knowing that there are 12 players. But then I'm going to work my way through to get a starting nod. Okay. And that is what he's doing. And it has worked perfectly for him. Because at times he plays from the right, certain times he plays from the left. At certain times too, Guardiola plays him as a splitting striker, where he tries to cover up for
Haaland or
Mamouche. There are times that he has to drop back. He is everything that you'd want to see. So his development in City shows that it's not all players who are shining in lower clubs that are just a fuss because the team is small. But then when there is talent, when there is hard work, when there is willingness, players like
I think last season, even the start of this season, I told my friend in Stoke that this Semenyo guy, in the summer, he could have gone to Spurs, but Bournemouth asked him to stay, sign a new contract so that they can get a bigger fee on his transfer. And he did that. And I said he's not going to sleep. He is going to do all what he can to secure a big move from Bournemouth, either in January or in the summer, and eventually it happened in January. So shout outs to him. I mean, he's been one of the best January signing of the summer, the season so far. Let's go to Spain. We are sitting here without our passport, without our visa. We are flying directly to somewhere nice weather, not in this British cold and wet weather. But we are going to the summer vibes in Spain, where
we are going to Ibiza.
No, Ibiza is nice. I mean, we'd love to go there. But let's go to Barcelona, the Colosseum of football, the football cathedral, where Barcelona sat at home. They invited one of the most informed team in the La Liga, Villarreal. They have been on toast this season, turning teams in and out. I mean, there was a certain boy, wonder boy, called Lamine Yamal. He said, bro, hold my sausage. I'm going to show these people something. And then he took the ball on 3 occasions, smashed it at the back of the net, won the game for them. Now, they are back to the top, increasing their gap between them and Madrid. Madrid, who plays tomorrow, another Madrid derby, Madrid versus Getafe, that will be playing tomorrow. Let's talk about this kid. Do you see any 19-year-old footballer better than him now?
For me, I think that there may be other 19-year-old footballers who are equally good.
Yeah.
But then the spotlight is not on them because their teams are not as big as Barcelona. That is one point.
That's another point. But when you're good, we can spot you there.
Yes, that is true. And then the second thing is they've given Lamine the chance and he's proven to the world what he's got. The guy is super talented.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it from him. Yeah. He's super talented. And then what he did yesterday, all right, goes on to tell the world that this guy is special. And then if he keeps his focus on the game, and if he keeps showing up, just like he did yesterday, he's going to go on to be a very great player.
I mean, yesterday he made a history, he made a record. He has become the youngest ever La Liga player to score a hat-trick in a game. I mean, it was coming. But on Wednesday, they've got Atletico Madrid in the return leg of the Copa del Rey. I want him to show that class again against Atletico because he's been producing, he's been contributing, he's been doing a lot for this team. But one thing that I'm happy for Lamine Yamal is, bro, his talking off pitch has become quiet and his talking on the pitch has become widely louder, and that's what I'm expecting from you as a professional player. Go up high, go up, rock up the trees and get the biggest prize in football history.
Yeah, so I spoke to a brother about this whole thing, that when you look at Messi, when you look at Ronaldo, a lot of people had several opinions about them, but it isn't everything that they attended to or spoke about in the media.
Sure.
Because when you start doing some of these things, it brings a lot of unnecessary attention.
Sure.
Just so that, like, in any game at all, you are carefully scrutinized.
Yeah.
And so
I think his talking off the pitch were louder than his performance. People were seeing his comments louder than his performance, and now that he's not been talking off the pitch and doing the job on the pitch.
So I told my brother that, bro, I know that you're a diehard Barcelona fan, but what I would say is this guy is super talented.
Yeah.
But the moment you try to make enemies for yourself by making certain loose comments, at the end of the day, you are a star, and no matter your age, people are expecting you to be able to handle pressures and some of the, so you know how to go about your conversations. It was like, no, like that is also his style and all of those.
Yeah. I mean,
but for me,
there are some of his comments are meant to be banter, but looking at where he is and the kind of person he is, the club he plays for, the league he plays for, with the rival fans around him, it will always not be taken as, or will not be seen as a banter comment, but rather disrespectful or any other way that people will take it. Anyway, let's stay in Spain and transcend ourselves to Germany, where the biggest game in German football happened yesterday. It was the Dortmund versus Bayern Munich, and eventually Bayern Munich came on top in the dire moments of the game, won the game 3-2. Vincent Kompany has said that he's been watching closely how Dortmund has been playing in the Champions League playoff against Atlanta, both legs. So I'm sure he did some homework before going into this game. Dortmund form in the league has become like, it's been wobbly. It's like Bayern Munich are going to win this league on a counter again. Do you see any team trying to catch up or spoil?
Nothing is spoiling their run. You know, I'm saying this because Dortmund is supposed to be their biggest competitor, but then in the Bundesliga this season, we are not seeing that. And then they playing against Atalanta. They wanted to get the results against them, so they used all their energy to play that game. So going into this game, I wasn't expecting them to come on with all the energy in the world and then get the results. But that aside, I'm going to say that Vincent Kompany has been a very fantastic manager or coach since he got to Bayern Munich, because people really doubted him. And then over time, he has proven himself. People keep saying that the German Bundesliga is more or less like a farmers league, blah, blah, blah. But we've seen managers who have played games with Bayern Munich and are not able to get any trophy. So, not to discredit him, the man has worked very hard to earn
where he's been.
Where he's gotten to.
Right. Let's come back home where it all started today at the Ibrox, the Old Firm derby between Rangers and Celtic. And it went on to be one of the epic ending of the game, where Rangers started the game, went up 2-0, and then Celtic had to come into the fold to spoil the party. I mean, the winners here should be Hearts. They should be the winners of this fixture. Tell me what you think about this race. Who do you think is going to win or has got the upper hand to win this fixture, this league? Rangers, Hearts, or Celtic?
It has always been like this, right? It's not about siding with whoever is consistent with their result.
Yeah.
So if you ask me, right, I will take...
and form comes into play as well.
Yeah. I will take the words of one of the greatest ever coaches, Vicente Del Bosque.
Oh, yeah.
He says that...
May he so rest in peace.
Is he dead already? Vicente Del Bosque?
Long.
Really?
Long.
Okay. He said that in football, it's not about the result you get in a single match.
Yeah.
It is about how consistent you are with winning. So for him, he takes he takes it game by game instead of focusing on maybe I'm going to play 38 matches.
Yeah.
Right? He takes it game by game. And in the league right now, in the Scottish Premier League right now, I feel that whoever is going get consistent winning results.
Yeah.
And then winning points when they matter.
Yeah.
That team is going to win. Because as it stands now, Hearts are leading. And they are leading with 6 points. They've already played 29 matches.
Yeah.
How many matches are they left to play before the season ends?
I think they've got more than 9. I think, yeah.
So at the end of the day, if Hearts is able to get the results like back-to-back wins and all of those, it doesn't matter how Rangers, Celtic are going to play, they are still going to win because they're already points up.
Yeah.
So
just to confirm, it wasn't him that was I meant he's dead. It was Luis Aragonés, one of the greatest manager of Spanish football. Sorry about that. It's not him. It's Luis Aragonés. Yeah, it's still there. So guys, it is what it is. Happy Sunday to everyone. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Let us know what you think about today's results in the comment section. Chelsea fans, let me hear from you. Summarize what you think about this game in the comment section. If you're an Arsenal fan too, let's hear from you.
But on a more serious note, right?
Yeah.
Sorry I'm taking us back to Chelsea's game, but I feel it's about time that players take responsibility for their actions.
Of course.
Because majority of the times when games don't go as expected, we the fans are all willing to call out the manager. But sometimes
it's the players.
It's the players.
Sure.
Because if you're on the pitch, you get a chance. Instead of you to score, you are not able to utilize that.
Or stop a goal from entering.
A ball from entering the net, and you are not able to do that. And then when the match is over, everyone calls for the manager. Yeah. I think sometimes it is not fair. So shout outs to Liam Rosinya, shout outs to my Chelsea fans, Abby, Dr. Samedu, Charles, in fact all my Chelsea brothers. Shout outs to myself as well. Chelsea till Satan repents, and since he's not repenting, that means that Chelsea
big shout outs to all my Arsenal fans that won today. Kwaku Nyame Sanchez, Eddie K, Big Joe, Opaki. I mean, any of my Arsenal fans, I mean, big shout outs to you.
Hey,
my big boss, Ade.
Come on!
Ade. Oh, I don't forget my Ade. Ade was in the stadium today. I saw him on his Snapchat. He was vlogging. I mean, big shout outs to you, Ade. But next time, try and get me tickets for your games. Understand? And my big boss, Mr. Adebayo, another Arsenal fan. Big win to you. Big congratulations to you. Go on and win this trophy to shave my face. I'm out.